All right, now still looking at the remainder and factor theorem. So in this, the question is saying that find the remainder when you this function 3x cubed minus 2x squared plus 4 is divided by x squared minus 1. Now in this case, the divisor is not a linear function, it's not a linear expression, and therefore we cannot use remainder and factor theorem to find the remainder. Okay, we cannot say that let x squared minus 1 be equal to 0, and then your x is going to be 1 or plus 1. Okay, and then substitute this one into this expression. No, this cannot work because the divisor here is of degree 2. It can only work when it is a linear function. So in this case, we are left with no choice but to go for the long division. Long division, how do you do it? Long division, you write your divisor x squared minus 1, okay? Then your dividend, you write it here, 3x cubed minus 2x squared. The coefficient of x here is not there, okay? Of x to the power 1 is not there. So you write plus 0x plus 4. Then you divide the leading, okay, expression of this into the leading term of the divisor into the leading term of the dividend. So x squared into 3x cubed, that is 3x cubed over x squared. This is going to give you 3x to the power 1. So you write 3x there. That is your first quotient. Then multiply this times the entire expression here. So it will be 3x times x squared to be 3x cubed. 3x times negative 1 to be negative 1. So you can put it under the x here, negative 3x. Then you subtract everything here. So it will be 3x cubed minus 3x cubed. It will be a 0. Negative 2x squared. There's no 2x squared here, so it will just drop here, squared. Then 0 minus negative 3x to be positive 3x. Then 4 minus, there's no constant here, so the 4 will just drop the way it is. Then you continue the same process. The first term into this first term, we're talking about minus 2x squared over x squared is going to give you negative 2. So the second quotient, negative 2. Then this negative 2 times x squared times negative 2 to be minus 2x squared, then minus positive 2. Okay, then you subtract this. Negative 2x squared minus negative 2x squared will be a 0. Then 3x, there's no 3x here, so to just drop 3x. There's no x, there's no term with x to the power 1 here. Then 4 minus 2 to be a positive 2. So now, when the power of the divisor is more than the power of the dividend, then the process of long division terminates. So this implies that when you divide 3x cubed minus 2x squared plus 4 by x squared minus 1, let me do this. What you get is, you get this quotient here, 3x minus 2 plus the remainder here. This is your remainder here. This is your remainder, 3x plus 2 over x squared minus 1. Okay, so I can write this expression, this one, the numerator, I can write it as follows, as 3x cubed minus 2x squared plus 4 can be written as x cubed minus 1, 3x minus 2, plus the remainder 3x plus 2. This is our remainder. This is our quotient. And this is our divisor. Okay, and then this is our dividend. Usually you can just write as p of x. So the remainder, therefore the remainder is 3x plus 2. This is your remainder.